Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another quick episode of That Gecks Out. I wanted to take a minute to discuss the difference between, everybody talking about gecko forums and some of the options that are available today. So, one of the options that's been available for a while, and I don't know if you all recognize it or not, but I did put together a Discord chat server a long time ago now for the leopard gecko community. And the reason I had done it initially is because everybody had always been talking about gecko forums and how wonderful it was and how it was nice to be able to discuss certain things, to add threads, and to share photos with different topics. Now, Discord literally takes care of all of that. If I want to go right in here into the all chat, which there's about 141 people in this chat right now. Approximately 5 or 6 are live, not necessarily chatting with me. A lot of folks use Discord for a lot of different things. But the Geckoverse chat is very similar to Gecko forums in that if you look at the different categories, which are always in capital letters, you'll see the welcome mat. You open that up, and you're going to see Ublephorus news, rules and regulations, and the US ARC channel, which of course, if the chat wasn't so stagnant, I'd probably pay a little bit more attention to, but that's something that I'm hoping for the future. And maybe by making this video, I can draw a little bit of attention to the fact that it's even here, right? But let's go to the rules and regulations. It's very simple. There's nothing outlandish or over the top. Best practice is only this up here where it says leopard gecko enthusiasts. I'm going to change that to Ublephorus just because that's pretty much what it's for. No poison in the well, which means don't bully anybody, no spamming anybody, no stalking, and do not misrepresent your personal or others' intellectual property. This includes their hobby handles, names, things like that. You can't make a video and put them in it, make them be a part of it, and then come share it here. You can do all of that, but if you share the video here and they bitch about it, you're going to get banned from the chat. It's just one of those things where we're not bullying anybody in Discord. That's where the line's drawn. I'm not in charge of anything else. Be a mentor. That's, it's over here in the rules and regs, but it says don't hate on others for what they don't know. Man, be a mentor. Let's create the next generation of leopard gecko breeders. Where are we supposed to move all of these animals if we don't keep people in the hobby with positivity, right? So that being said, there is a marketplace role down below. If you've been in the chat for a while, I can tell that you're not a bot, you're not a spammer, you're not really stalking anybody, things like that. That you want to be into the marketplace. We'll go ahead and add you that role later on down the road, and you'll be able to say, "Hey, go to my market and check these things out." Real quick, I'm going to close the welcome mat. Click on all chat, close welcome mat. Here you see right here, Gecko forums, right? You open it up, leopard geckos, African fat tails, cresteds, and all other geckos. From there, you can close this category. Gecko topics. You have best practices, breeding, enclosures, genetics. There's the help section. If you need help, type in here one of 140 something people. When they get around to it, especially if we're more active in the chat, right? They'll get around to giving you a hand. And then husbandry. I usually like to do stuff like share things I've bought for my hobby here. I also like to, whatever makes things easier, best practices really, but practices are practices, and husbandry is a practice, but it's something that we put a lot of emphasis on. So I put a separate chat room for it. I'm going to close the Gecko topics. We're going to go to featured channels. Right now we have a couple. Gecko of the month is something that if we can get this chat up and hopping again, I would like to do Gecko of the month. Giveaways and the US Breeders' Cup, we kind of do our announcements right here. Closing this category, opening another one. Hobby chat. There's your marketplace, right? Show your expo. You should be able to hop right down here and say, hey, I'm going to be here this weekend. Other people can jump in and say, hey, me too. They can like it, whatever you want to do. All of those options there. You can like, comment, all the stuff. And then storefronts, if you click on that, it's going to just show you people posting stuff that they're going to put on their store. The call center is pretty cool. If you click on that, I'm not going to do it because it opens up me to voice call. I don't want to do that, but you can actually take 5, 6, 7 people into this chat room. If you drop this down, the room is called room 5 for now, and you guys can be on a voice call together. So you can even talk in person. No video, just voice call. Server, that's stuff that I need when I put stuff on here for like controls in place and stuff like that. Now, that's a lot of different chat rooms and stuff like that. And it seems like there's too much going on here, right? All right. It's actually not the case. So if you come right up here to the top, you'll see this thing right here called Browse Channels. Once you've entered the chat room and now you're a part of things, feel free to go to the all chat and just say hi. Hey, I'm here now. And or go to the leopard gecko chat or the African fat tail chat, the cresty chat, and start chatting. And if you get more people in, they'll chat with you here and you can share back and forth. This can be the new forums page very, very easily. But browse channels. This is really cool. You do not have to see everything that I have available on my screen right now. What you can do instead is turn off what you're not interested in. For example, I don't keep any African fat tails. So I'm going to turn that off. It's not going to pop up in my channels, right? Cresteds, don't have any. Turn that off. All other geckos, why? I don't have any other geckos. I have these geckos. So I'm going to keep that going. So now when I come over here to Gecko Forums, I drop down my thing, I just see leopard geckos. It's a lot cleaner. You can customize it to you specifically. And in the future, if we ever need any more chats or things like that, hit me up. I'm not a stranger to almost anybody. So just let me know, hey man, what about this? And I'll say, yeah, does it fall under this category or do we need a new channel? If that's the case, I'll probably hop in with my moderators, say, hey guys, what do you think about this? You know, because we got to moderate these things, right? The moderation is very slight. It's basically don't be a dick and then we're good, right? But if you're going to be a dick, then yeah, you're going to get moderated out of the chat or however that works, right? Don't want that for anybody. I'm going to turn these back on just because I like to watch, see what's going on in here. But yeah, you can literally customize what you see and don't see. And for anybody thinking like, you know, it's not like Gecko Forums, it really is. Look right here, you hit this plus sign. I can either post or I can hit this and click create a thread, upload a file. I can create a poll. You can pollster the people in a specific chat room, right? Anything lowercase with a hashtag in front of it is a chat room. Anything that is uppercase is all your categories, and the chat rooms are inside the categories. It's a very simple thing to use. Create a poll, create a thread, talk within that thread if you'd like to. It literally does not ping everybody. It only, you have to tell people the thread's open. They'll see it. If they click on it, they can go into that thread and you can have a nice long conversation inside there. And it doesn't go into the main chat, but the thread is literally posted into the main chat for people to find and join, just like on Gecko Forums. So right here, you can see that one of the people that I know gets a lot of use out of this is GTL Geckos. He's in here all the time. Then you have, I think it's Lelia, but hopefully I said that right. Another cool thing, if you have a hobby handle and you already have a Discord, you can literally enter the chat room, get a hold of me on here, and say, hey, can you nickname my account in here as my hobby handle? It doesn't do anything to your personal account, but it definitely updates it. So like mine, for example, says Joe. I wish I can get you to see that. It's at the bottom. But if I type anything in here, you can see right here that it says it's from Wildcard Geckos. That's because I altered it. I made it to where it shows what I want it to show in this chat. That's not even my photo on my personal Discord because I'm a part of a ton of different chat rooms. Discord is an awesome option for chatting. I've used it for work groups. I've used it for my daughter's sport groups, my son's music groups, you know, if they're going to join this group or that group. And then, you know, you have the teachers and the coaches and they all chat in there. Hey, we're going to meet here and there. It's an awesome place to be. It flows a lot better than Gecko Forums ever did. And it doesn't have any ads, right? Gecko Forums is riddled with ads now. I don't know if it used to be, but now it is. I don't think there's a need for creating something other than what we have right here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But if you're going to say something negative, I want to hear that after I see you in the chat room trying it out, because that would be cool, right? Hey, this person gave it a shot, tried to see how it was, actually participated, and then bam, they have a really good point. This is not this, or this is, or could be that, right? That would be something that I would definitely be on board with. I'd want to hear it. I'd want to make some changes about it maybe, or find something else with you. Whatever the case may be, this is already here. Geckoverse chat. In the description, there is a permanent invitation link. If for whatever reason it doesn't work for you, I'm on Instagram. Everybody knows how to find me there. Hit me up. I'll send you the link. Until then, see you next time, and that Gex out.